So the whole Meek Mill Drake thing is happening right now. And a lot of people are comparing it to 50 Cent and Ja Rule. Now, the one thing that's kind of interesting, I think, about these two situations is that when 50 and Ja Rule were beefing, I felt like all the crews jumped in. And you were on diss songs against Ja Rule, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's just talk about that for a second. Why did you jump into that beef when technically Ja never said anything about you?
Well, I was loyal to Eminem, first of all, and plus Ja Rule, he spoke on Haley, like he spoke on that man's daughter, like, at that point in the beef, nobody was bringing kids in though. And you start bringing kids in, you kind of getting like besides yourself. So we didn't respect that, and that's the reason why I jumped into the whole situation. I came up with the actual song Do Re Mi, a song Ice-T and King T, Ice Cube and King T had back in the day. Do Re Mi, you know what I'm saying? And so I kind of brought that to Eminem's attention, and he was like, "Yeah, I fuck with that." And so, that's where the whole shit came from. I brought the Do Re Mi thing to Eminem. Dude was talking about his daughter, which was like careless. You know what I'm saying? It was just, it got to that point, and then we had to have camaraderie. We all had to jump in on that tip when he started talking about my man's daughter and shit. So that's how that whole thing came about.
You don't see MMG or Young Money really jumping into this beef. I mean, you saw a little bit with Lil Wayne, ad-libbing some of Drake's lines, but you don't actually see any diss records going back and forth.
Right.
Why do you think that we saw this with Murder Inc., Shady Aftermath, but you don't really see it with Meek and Drake?
I don't know, man. I don't think it, it's that world no more. Like when we was beefed out on shit, like that shit was real. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas fucking could get shot. Shit could happen for real. Like, you see this motherfucker, it's going down. 50 have an entourage of cars going to Madison Square, and Bentleys and all type of shit, and he'd be in the hoopty. That's the third from the last car in the convoy, because shit was really, really, really real back then. Proof would go to fucking South Beach and get in fights with niggas who fucking with, Fat Joe and Scott Storch and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Terror Squad niggas, and who fucking with Ja Rule. Like I be in fucking New York and have to have niggas with me. That shit was really, really, really serious. Today I don't look at it as it's like it's just watered down. Like when you see these niggas, it's a bunch of politics, I believe, man. You talking about Drake, who's like the biggest rap artist in the world right now. I think he's dope, but I don't respect the fact that if he not writing his own music, that's fucked up. But a nigga is extra busy right now. But he came in the game as an actor though. So I don't even see why niggas is really mad. Like he came in the game as Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So, he has the right to do what he do. If he got other guys writing for him, and I mean, it wouldn't like fly past me like I wouldn't be unbelieved, like, oh shit, Drake got niggas writing. I mean, he came in the game as a nigga in a wheelchair on TV. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, it's not like he don't come from where Meek Mill's come from. He don't come from the block. He don't come from the streets. You know what I'm saying? And he made, you know, hip hop is always evolving. It's this billion-dollar industry, and you know, it's gonna keep growing, and niggas accept what they accept. You know what I'm saying? They don't accept that hard ass shit no more, like niggas coming from the streets no more, and understand what that mean for the culture of hip hop music. Like, you know, hip hop come from the streets. And you know, it's gonna be some little niggas looking at this video like, fuck what he talking about. It's old head, like what are you talking about? It doesn't matter that no, hip hop originated for the streets. And you know, it's just evolving into something else right now. And you know, no disrespect to Drake though, but he's not from the street. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, and they didn't understand what Meek was saying and shit. I don't understand that shit, but you motherfuckers listen to Future. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't understand what Meek said in the record. You didn't hear what he said, but you know, it's Drakemania. And no disrespect to Drake, he got the world, he got the game right now, and that's a beautiful position to be in, man. But if, you know, I wouldn't be surprised that he don't write his own music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got a lot of shit going on now. The nigga's like moving around. Apple fucking with him. I mean, he got so many things going on. I mean, you know, hip hop takes time. You know, you gotta sit in that shit and you gotta really fuck with that shit if you know, if that's your life.
Okay. What do you feel, if you were, as a lyricist, if you were to look at Drake versus Meek Mill right now in terms of songs they released, who would you say, you know, is winning from your point of view?
I think Meek won. I think Meek won, and I think that people that actually think Drake won, that Charged Up was whack as fuck to me. I didn't like that. I didn't like Back to Back. It really wasn't. The nigga ain't really saying shit. Like, niggas gotta listen to fucking Meek, man. Listen to what he did, man. Like listen to what he doing. The XXL joint, the shit he came out when he first got out of jail, the ice cream shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like that's hip, that's that shit. Now I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion though. You know what I'm saying? Like I love Drake music. That nigga make good music, but it's like that shit what Meek went in on that shit, man. I don't understand how motherfuckers don't get that, man. I don't see why they don't understand that what he said in that shit. But, you know, it's a different day.
I've kissed him and he's a good kisser, and that's all I'm gonna say for that.
Yeah, he's a good kisser.
He's an excellent kisser, probably one of the best I've ever had.
I'm not gonna lie, man. You to be non-biased. I don't know, man. Might be. I don't know, man. It's been like 4 or 5 days, man. It's like, I don't know. It might be a little too late. I don't know, man. It depends on how hard he come. He gotta come with some ether type shit, man.